Section 2.3, Example 10. The social insurance number in Canada consists of a 9-digit number that uses the digits 0 to 9. If there are no restrictions on the digits selected for each position in the number, how many social insurance numbers can be created if each digit can be repeated? How does this compare with the number of social insurance numbers that can be created if no repetition is allowed? So a few things to start. First of all, we can use digits 0 to 9. So there are 10 digits that we can choose from. We are first looking for the number of social insurance number that can be created if each digit can be repeated. Okay? So there are 9 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 choices for the first digit. Repetition is allowed. So that means there are 10 choices for the second number, 10 choices for the third, and so on for each of the 9 digits in that social insurance number. We're going to multiply all of this together to find the total number of social insurance numbers that can be created when no repetition of digits is. Notice that we are multiplying 10 9 times, so we can write this as 10 to the power of 9, and that gives us 1 billion outcomes. So that's the first part. There is a second part to the question. It says, how does this compare with the social insurance numbers that can be created if no repetition is allowed? So let's take a look at the number of ways if no repetition of digits. Again, 9 positions. We need 1 digit here, so there are 10 digits to choose from, but in this case, we cannot repeat digits. The number used in this first position cannot be used in the next position, so there are 9 remaining digits we can choose from to place in the second one. And the same reasoning continues down the line. And we're going to multiply all of those together. So multiplying these together gives us 3,628,800. So this is the number where repetition is allowed. These are the numbers where repetition is not allowed. So if we're asked to compare those two, we are going to subtract the number of ways where repetition is allowed from those where repetition is not allowed. And that gives us another big number. And if we're comparing it, so there are this many more outcomes if repetition is allowed.